back to the Crimson 15 podcast. I'm your host, Crimson Sin, and we got another article about She-Ra from CBR. And I wasn't gonna do another one of these, but this is so ridiculous. It's absurd. They didn't watch the same show, and they're just like making things up. But again, CBR's garbage tier. Don't ever go there, but I'll go there for you. And they're so cheap. They use the same freaking screenshot that they used for the other story. They couldn't help themselves to find anything else. But here we go. She-Ra and the Princess of Power perfectly handles its LGBT arc. Where's the Q plus, you bigots? But no arc. How is a single episode an arc? It's so crazy. It's the madness they have for any type of their so-called representation. Even if it's a horrific representation, they'll take it because nothing else matters. But again, warning, there's spoilers for season 2, so check out my reviews, or the short of it is it was just as bad as the first season. But the article begins. One of the biggest criticisms of She-Ra and the Princess of Power season 1 was the fans didn't get to see Beau's dads. The series touted they'd appear, yet the first 13 episodes there was no sign of the duo. I never knew or cared about that. I care about the story and how the characters interact and everything, not the fact that, I can't wait to see the gay guys. Ridiculous. However, the second season finally introduces them in the season finale. Yeah, remember how people kept telling me it's not the season finale, blah, blah, blah. Well, there you go. Here we are. Reunion. And it's everything the LGBT, where's the Q plus, you bigots, community and its supporters could hope for. Stereotypical sitcom 90s gay couple. That's everything you could hope for? Everything? I know my audience isn't huge, but is this what someone who's LGBTQ plus would want, something like this and think, oh yeah, thank goodness they represented us that way, and it's everything I hoped for. I don't get it. It's just maddening how they'll take breadcrumbs and just accept it. The series depicts them as a married couple raising an inspiring soldier. Huh? Well, Beau is already a soldier. What? You didn't watch the episode. They didn't want him to be, leading to one of the most perfect pieces of representation ever. Oh my goodness. It's just is this hyperbole? Are they just are they engaging in just overreaction? I don't, this is crazy. I can't believe it. What eased the disappointment of not seeing the fathers George and Lance, which was funny because in my review, when he says, if George and Lance find out, I just assumed he was talking about one of his 13 brothers, but he called his parents by their first names. I don't know. I don't do that. That's crazy. I couldn't imagine me being, both 15, 16 years old, calling my dad by his first name. I don't know. That's crazy. I guess it's just another disrespect towards parents, but that's just Noel Stevenson for you. Not seeing fathers George and Lance last season was how they painted an unexpected romance between the two of She-Ra's rebel princesses, Netasa and Spinnerella. Here's the thing. They were nice to each other, I guess, but just like any other couple, and they were in multiple episodes, but they only spoke in one. And in season 2, they literally just smile and give a high five to the stupid horse. How are these perfect representations? Oh my goodness. No, it does it better. I think in Clarence, his friend has 2 moms. And it's not presented as this big, amazing, wonderful, crazy, wonderful thing. No, they're just like regular people, and they don't go out of their way to prop it up. That's a better way to handle it than what they did here. Again, I digress. But still, the concept of 2 fathers and their son represents a family arc in which way few cartoons have ever tackled. Oh my goodness, they just keep repeating themselves with how this was awful. This was an awful representation. It was so stereotypical. That was the problem. Voltron tried and failed miserably with this She-Ra story, but Netflix doesn't hold back with Beau's parents in this episode that progressive as it gets. No, it's regressive. It's taking you back to stereotypical 90s. Oh, look, he has one dad who's totally the femme dad. Oh, and he's into things. Another dad's like the man. No, this Hollywood representation of gay couples it's almost like vaudeville. It's a mockery. And I don't know how anyone sees this and thinks this is great. I made the same analogy during the episode when I did the episode review. I'm Hispanic. I'm Mexican, whatever people are calling us nowadays. And that would be like a guy buzzing into the door, throwing tacos at everyone, wearing a big sombrero and a poncho. Hey, what wonderful representation. That's how ridiculous it is. No, that is awful, stupid stereotypes that don't need to exist. But apparently they're amazing when they're done with two gay dads. We meet Beau's family. Adore and Glimmer assume Beau is in trouble. More so, they're shocked to find that he always kept his family hidden, at first giving the audience the impression that he's hiding his gay fathers. No, just because they're anti-war. I never got that impression. That was never how I felt about it during the episode. However, we soon discover Beau's hiding the one secret that he's a soldier with the Bright Moon Army. Is there a Bright Moon Army? Is there? It seems to only be 5 people. That's not an army. That's just some kids with weapons and magic. As the girls meet the parents, they find George, a war veteran who saw the Princess Alliance fail in the past and cost him his home. I don't agree with that. That'd be like, you joined the army to fight a war. They didn't fail, then your home got destroyed. Your home probably would have been destroyed regardless if they would have failed or not. War is at your doorstep if you're there to greet it or not. You would have been killed anyway. So the blame the Princess Alliance, I think, is short-sighted. It's very it's narrow-minded. And Lance, an intellectual historian, yes, such an intellectual historian, he didn't know who the Princess of Bright Moon was, or what she looked like, or what her name was. Such an intellectual. That's how freaking smart they are. And never wrote a letter to his son, never visited his son. They just got phony letters from some fake academy they made up. They're so damn smart. It turns out they're forcing Beau to follow in their footsteps as they don't want him near the war with Hordak. Force him? That's a little much. That is putting way too much on them. They were just thinking, oh, he enjoys this. If Beau never expressed anything with his parents beforehand, with either of his dads, so they have no idea he doesn't love, history and finding artifacts and all that garbage. It's by normalizing the family turmoil such a common predicament that She-Ra really proves this issue isn't an issue after all. It's not normalized when it's in one episode and it's like, 22 minutes long? You don't normalize things in one episode. That is, oh my goodness. She-Ra really proves this issue isn't an issue at all. It doesn't treat Beau's parents as gay parents or a family that's a gay family. It simply makes them typical family with typical drama parents and their kids endure. What is that supposed to mean? As gay parents, explain yourself. That you say they're a normal family, but then you make this preface of like, oh, they didn't act like a gay family. What's that supposed to mean? That just sounds so racist. That's like, what they should have said is they weren't stereotypical, but they are, and they just portrayed. That was a weird sentence. I would have rewritten that whole entire thing. They were portrayed as a stereotypical gay couple, the super femmy one, and then the one who's the guy, the man. And of course, there's one who's softer and the one who's more angry. And it just, no, it was as stereotypical as you could possibly get. The parents want Beau to follow a set path, but he wants his own identity. Now, we admit, it's clever writing by the showrunner, Noelle Stevenson. Oh, God, I can't say that without laughing. To have him hiding his identity from his gay parents, because wouldn't it be funny, like, it's like being gay and hiding it from your straight parents, but I'm so damn clever. You're an idiot. It's so stupid. I just couldn't believe that's the angle they took. But the way everything flows so organically and subtly. Oh yeah, this show's all about subtlety. It's really amazing how natural and George and Lance come off on the screen. Oh my God. No. Yeah, again, for a 90s sitcom gay couple, it's so natural. Simply put, the show doesn't try to force or plug some kind of agenda. Okay. Oh my God, this whole paragraph. And by making the episode about Beau's inner turmoil and not them, it allows the duo to simply be worried parents. Well, I guess, but Beau's inner turmoil, what? It doesn't come off that way because it's such a stupid concept. Oh my God. In fact, they're bad parents for not allowing Beau to choose his own life. F you, the writer of this stupid article. They never knew. Beau never told them, so how could they be not allowing him to choose his own path when they didn't know he wanted to choose a different path? Screw you and your parent-hating garbage. So clearly Netflix is showing us gay or straight. Get that? What? Just say showing us. You don't have to. Are we included? Are we inclusive or exclusive? Every time you bring up this distinction between gay and straight, you're trying to make it like, oh, they're different. Well, I thought we weren't different. I thought we're all just the same. I thought we're all just humans and we love, and love is love, right? These people who focus in on these things are the most bigoted, racist, awful people because they keep seeing all these distinctions when there shouldn't be distinctions. Clearly, Netflix is showing us gay or straight, parents can be flawed. Well, duh. Even when they want the best for us. This is very relatable. That sentence is true, but it doesn't relate to this actual show. And She-Ra gets to have its cake and eat it too. What the F does that mean? Because while they're in the background, George and Lance are a couple isn't downplayed. Okay. They get their hugs. They're spotted kissing each other on the hands, sitting next to each other in chairs and playfully teasing to show just how much in love as a straight couple. Again, you're making these weird distinctions. So you're the one who finds all these, who wants to segregate people into little groups and stuff. You're the one who wants to do it. Normal people don't care anymore. You're the only person who cares. In doing so, She-Ra continues to build on its message of inclusivity by separating people into categories. You're inclusive? No, you're exclusive. Reminding us that sometimes a subtle approach works just as well as a loud vocal one. First of all, loud and vocal messages I don't like at all because it's, if you're trying to like give a speech or something, yeah, but in a show, that's awful because no one wants to be told you're an idiot, you have to think our way. Regardless, even if I agree with the message, you don't ever bash someone over the head with it. It's terrible. So that another lie in that sentence. What we're left with is a family arc steeped in acceptance. That was the problem. His family was instantly accepting of Beau wanting to be a soldier, even though it in fact ruined one of the father's lives, basically. I would have loved it, and I said this in my review. If one dad was like, oh, we understand, Beau, we still love you, another dad would be like, I can't talk to you right now. I can't believe you're doing this to me. And he was hurt. Then maybe a couple of episodes later, we see Beau reconnect with his dad and they talk it out. And then he's like, I always will love you, but right now, I can't be around you right now. I can't believe you really want to do this and you're really hurting me. Then you have that dynamic of one parent is accepting the other parent, maybe not so much, but then eventually he'll come around. Nope, it's instantaneous. They're perfect because they're the gay couple and they're absolutely the most wonderful things in the world. Why can't all couples be gay? One of the children of the future will thank us if all the couples were homosexual. Oh my goodness. What we're left with is a family arc steeped in acceptance, reinforcing just how Eternia truly is an open-minded and diverse society amidst the villains lurking on the outskirts. What the F? I just think they're at war. No one gives a crap. And no one gives a crap now. If this was 1989, yeah, oh, look at those gay people. It's 2019. Nobody cares. As long as you're not hurting anyone, and as long as you're you're in no one's forcing anyone into a relationship and people care about each other, do whatever the hell you want. So F this stupid article for making up lies and enforcing stereotypes and it being absolutely enamored by 1990s homosexual couples portrayed in the worst possible way. Like in the most goofy, silly kind of way. No. What is Ronaldo Medellin? You didn't watch the episode or you just saw what you wanted to see because nobody agrees with you. But that's these CBR articles. There's so many of them. I don't know, but this one just really ticked me off, so I just had to make a video about it because it's absolutely ridiculous. But I think CBR is running an article every 25 minutes about She-Ra. Like they can't stop freaking talking about it. But thanks for watching, guys. The show is coming back in August. They announced that Gina Davis is doing a voice of one of the baddies, and she's from the original show. And the problem I have, this is a whole different issue with pseudo-celebrity voices, is if they're busy and stuff, they're not only going to be able to do 1 or 2 episodes. I'd rather just have a regular voice actor who can pump out multiple episodes and be in the show as an actual character, not just like a one-off, oh, look, it has what's-her-face's voice. I'd rather just have a better story. But till then, if you guys find any more articles, thanks to Hunter over on Twitter for sending me this. So hit me up on Twitter at C15 Podcast. There's a Discord link for our server in the description below, and there's an email on the about page. So if you find stuff you want me to read and look through, definitely send it my way, and I'll probably make a video about it, because like this one, it just gave me the inspiration, just because how ridiculous the whole article was. It's a freaking fluff piece. But thanks for watching, guys. Catch you guys on the next video. Crimson Saint here. Thanks for watching the video. If you're enjoying the content, be sure to sub, like, share, and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss a single upload. If you have any tips or story ideas, hit us up on Twitter at C15 Podcast, or better yet, join our Discord server, link in the description below.